Hello first graders, welcome back for some more math today. Now just a few days ago we barely started a new chapter all about measurement and time. We're going to be starting with measurement today. Today we're going to be working on comparing lengths. Remember what the word compare means? When we compare, we take a look at two or more things and we can think about what is similar and what is different. So today we're going to be comparing their length. Length is how long something is. Remember those vocab words? We learned length and we also learned short and long. The words short and long are words to describe something's length. Something that would have a short length might be little, and something that has a long length might be big. So today we're going to practice comparing lengths. You're going to need your math book and a pencil. So go get those and I'll see you in a second. All right, so today we're going to start on page 563 in your math books. So find page 563. So on this page, we're going to be comparing the lengths of three different objects. So I want you to watch me do it first, and then you're going to do it in your house. So you're going to look for objects that you think will fit in these different boxes. So we're going to need one that's pretty short and one that's really long. So I looked around the room where I'm filming, and two were pretty easy to find. So my pencil fits perfectly in box C here. It's pretty long. Then I was thinking, well, what's something that might fit in box B? Looks like it's something a little shorter than my pencil. And I thought, these markers that I always use fit roughly in box B right there. It's a little bit shorter than my pencil. And then I need something pretty small to fit in box A. Right next to where I'm filming is a chess set, and I noticed that one of the chess pieces would fit perfectly, whoa, I made him roll, in box A. So now I want you to look around the room where you're learning right now and see if you can find three objects that might fit into these three boxes. Hit pause until you have your objects too. If you're back, you must have your three objects all lined up. Now we're going to think about which one is smaller than another and which one's bigger than another. So first let's think about objects A and B. So your first object and your second object. Is object A shorter than object B? It is shorter for sure. My chess piece is shorter than my marker. Now let's look at objects B and C. Is object B shorter than object C? It is. My marker is shorter than my pencil. For this last one, you're going to circle your answer, either longer than or shorter than. This reminds me of when we were doing greater than and less than. So we're going to circle whether object C is longer or shorter than object A. So is your object C longer than or shorter than object A? Take a minute to circle your answer. Now, although we have different objects, we should all have the same answer for this if your objects fit nicely in these boxes. I'm going to have to take my object out because I need it to write. But my object C, my pencil, is longer than my object A. My pencil is a lot longer than my chess piece here. My chess piece is pretty short, especially when you compare it to my pencil. I've cleared away my objects, and you can do the same. And we're going to turn and do the back of that page all together to get some more practice. So we're going to practice comparing the lengths of other objects. So up here it looks like we have a paintbrush, a pencil, and a tube of paint. The question they asked here was, is the tube of paint longer than or shorter than the paintbrush? Is the tube of paint longer than or shorter than the paintbrush. Probably already see they have it circled on shorter than because the paint tube is shorter than the paintbrush. Let's compare these objects. Oh, sorry, this is my dryer going off. Let's compare these objects down here. We have a pair of glasses, a picture, and a marker. It says that the pair of glasses is shorter than the marker, and the marker is shorter than the picture. All of that's true. The question they're asking here is the picture longer than or shorter than the pair of glasses? So circle either longer than or shorter than. Is the picture longer than or shorter than the pair of glasses? The picture is longer than the pair of glasses. Next, you're going to work on this page on your own, but I'll read it out to you. Number 2, that looks like they have a crayon, a paperclip, and a pair of scissors. It says that the crayon is longer than the paperclip, and the scissors are longer than the crayon. So the question is the paperclip longer than or shorter than the scissors? Number 3 says the eraser is shorter than the glue stick, and the glue stick is shorter than the pencil. So is the pencil longer than or shorter than the eraser? Is the pencil longer than or shorter than the eraser? Now let's flip. We've got one more page to do. Let's work on the back. Now these are going to be trickier. It might help you to draw pictures as I read. So I'll read this a couple times. You'll see what I mean. So number 4 says, the chalk is shorter than the pen. The paperclip is shorter than the chalk. Is the pen longer than or shorter than the paperclip? It's sort of confusing without a picture, huh? The first thing I'm going to do is underline each of the objects. So we have chalk. We have a paperclip. And we have a pen. It says the chalk is shorter than the pen, and the paperclip is shorter than the chalk. So the question is whether the pen is longer than or shorter than the paperclip. So you circle either longer than or shorter than. Number 5 says the table is longer than the book. The book is longer than the eraser. Is the eraser longer than or shorter than the table? So I'm going to underline those things again. So we have a table, a book, and an eraser. The table is longer than the book. The book is longer than the eraser. Is the eraser longer than or shorter than the table? And you circle longer than or shorter than. Is the eraser longer than or shorter than the table? The right math question today says a marker is longer than a crayon. A crayon is longer than a paperclip. Is the paperclip longer than or shorter than the marker? Explain. So let's underline those 3 things again. We have a marker, we have a crayon, and we have a paperclip. And the question is whether the paperclip is longer than or shorter than the marker. So you're going to write either longer than or shorter than, and then explain how you know that. You could draw pictures to explain how you know it if you would like, or you can use words. Either way. Great job comparing lengths today. We're going to work on some more measurement tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.